Hi, I'm Rebecca Restrepo and I'm the global makeup artist for Elizabeth Arden. I'm here today to recreate some of the looks from the amazing musical of War Paint. It's a musical loosely based on Elizabeth Arden and Helena Rubinstein. So today I'm going to recreate on Stephanie a 1930s look. And the 1930s was about me creating that really heart-shaped face. So it was about a really fine eyebrow. They kind of went down, so we didn't do that because we wanted to still keep it very modern. I didn't want it to be costume, but still, you know, make a note to that look. So it's a really fine brow. I defined them. And more than anything, it's about having a smoky eye, like a line-defined smoky eye. And I used beautiful color, black velvet eye pencil, and I just lined all around the eye, and then on the other end, I just smudged it. So it wasn't a hard line, but there is that definition and a little bit of a smokiness. What it really was about was having a really beautiful heart-shaped lip. And so I'm going to use our new Gelato collection lipsticks, and I'm using Black Cherry. And the way to use it is you take the E from Elizabeth Arden and press up and out comes the lipstick. And these have a really lovely minty flavor, and they glide and create a really beautiful fullness for the lips. And so this is called Black Cherry, and so it looks really deep, and it has a really deepness to it, but it's also a sheer lipstick. So it always is a little bit softer than what the color is in the actual tube. And I'm going to use Raisin Lip Liner, which is also in the Gelato collection. And you don't have to use it with a lip liner, but because this is a very defined heart-shaped lip, it's really important to use a lip liner. And so when I use a lip liner, I like using it on its side, not like an actual pencil, because I don't want to have that hard, defined line. I want the mouth to be all one. And I create like a little V to really bring out that Cupid's bow. Then I do like little half moons at the top. So the modern look now would be to make the mouth as full as possible. Back then it was about making the mouth really full in the center and much more narrower in the corners. So I'm going to do one half and the other one the other way, so you can see what I mean. So the more modern look is you come from the outside corner, because you want to make it as full as possible, and then I just come up. And I'm resting right on the line, and maybe a little bit on the edge, but basically right there. And the same thing from the outside, working in. So it creates a really beautiful full lip. But now to recreate an exact 1930s lip, they kept it really fine, as close and tight to the line as possible, so that they would make the center of the mouth look really full like a heart. As I start leaning towards the nostrils, so then from here I come from the outside corner, I go in really, really tight, is where you start coming up and out. And so the fullness is there. And so for the bottom, I'm going to stay in really tight, and again, the nostrils, the center of the mouth, is where I start coming out. So you can see the difference between how this is much tighter and that's much fuller. So it depends on how exact to the look that you want to be. I, of course, like a little more fuller look because it is 2017. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go up a little bit fuller and create. So it's still a modern look. I want it to nod to the era, but I don't want it to be exactly that. And then there's a paddle at the other end of the lip brush to help blend and soften. Then you can definitely use the Gelato lipstick directly on your lips. And it'd be really easy. But for me, it's much easier if I just apply it this way. So I can get a really precise line. I'm going to use the paddle on the other side that we use to blend as a lip brush as well. So it does double duty. And this creates that really deep, sort of wine-ish lip that they used to use in the 30s. And as you can see, I'm using my pinky as an anchor when I'm trying to fill in as a lip brush. And let's say if I wanted to make it a little bit deeper, I kept it a little bit more sheer, so it's a little more modern. If I wanted a little bit more, I can just go back in with the lip pencil and use it on its side and give it a little bit more depth. So this is a 1930s look on Stephanie. It's a modern take on it. It has the same deep lip, the same deep like burgundy lip, and a smoky eye.